Guys, Grow a Garden has just announced that they're coming out with a new update next week that's going to change everything. The Corrupted update is set to drop on July 26th, and it's going to change a lot in Grow a Garden. Now, I'm going to let you guys in on the secret today and let you know what to expect in the update, how it's going to change Grow a Garden for you, and also give you guys some pretty good news about a certain pet that we all want pretty bad. Yes, that's right, the Kitsune. They're going to be adding in at least two fruits that we already know of, the matrified cocoa being one that's worth over 200k shekels base, and then the caramel pear as well, which is pretty exciting because those sound like they're going to be pretty good fruits for once and not just a bunch of filler garbage like we've been getting the last couple updates. All right, so without further ado, let's start talking about what we can expect in this brand new update everyone's looking forward to a lot. So the first thing, and probably the most important thing for a lot of you guys, because you all want the Kitsune, is, and again, this is all unconfirmed, but and it's subject to change, but right now it seems like they're going to buff the rates of the Kitsune because it's just too hard to get. The only people that have it are insanely lucky, or people who have just been like friends of Jandals and streamers who've been given it to showcase for it. Now, we all realize that it probably was unrealistic for a lot of people to get a 0.08 rare, and everyone understands that rare pets are part of the game. Not everyone's going to have a raccoon, not everyone's going to have a Kitsune. That's what makes it fun, but this one is dang near impossible. And there's a big face of the update, the nine-tailed fox, the Kitsune, such a popular thing. It's so good. It's pretty much the new raccoon, right? And then they pretty much made it unattainable for 99.2% of their player base, 99.02% of their player base. I mean, really, it's pretty unrealistic that any of us are going to get the Kitsune anytime soon without spending a ton of Robux. So the rumor is they're going to be buffing it, and I don't know if that means they're going to make it easier to get the eggs, or if they're just going to buff the rate from 0.08 to something better. I do think eggs are going to be easier to get because right now they're almost never in the shop. So whether they add a new way to get more eggs, or if they just increase the rate they drop in the shop, there's going to be a much more attainable path to a Kitsune as far as what we've learned so far. So that is really exciting for a lot of people, myself included, because I'd love to get my hands on that bad boy. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. All right, real quick, a little pause and a little bit about me. Guys, I'm a streamer for Roblox. I've been making a ton of content. I do live plays with you guys. I do giveaways all the time and everything like that. And if you made it this far in the video, hopefully you find my content somewhat interesting. So if you could at least smash the like button, maybe sub, and I'll catch you guys in a live sometime so I can give you something cool maybe. That'd be appreciated. But anyway, let's continue with the video. So the real theme behind this update is going to be some kind of corrupted channeler, corrupting fruits and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, the idea is kind of like a battle against good and evil. And hopefully we're on the good side. I don't know if we get to pick. I'm leaning we're probably don't really, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of confusing, but it seems like there's some kind of corrupt channeler who's going to be trying to corrupt fruits and stuff like that. And that's why we're getting these new fruits that have different kind of little asterisks to them. Geez, Shadow. Like how there's like the moon melons and stuff like that. Instead of just a watermelon, there's going to be corrupted fruit. We don't know exactly how many it's going to be, but you can expect a lot of your favorite fruits will probably have some kind of variation to them to deal with this corrupt kind of spiky evil kind of theme. So it's pretty exciting. It's a really cool idea. Grow Garden does do a really good job of finding like original content ideas, like the dinosaur thing. I loved it. I know some people didn't like it. I thought the dinosaur update was amazing. I thought that was so much fun. Did not love the Zen event off the bat. I actually hated it. I thought it was cool looking, but I thought they really missed the mark. It sounds like this update that's going to add at least another week to the Zen update. So we're going to have at least a week from the 26th of July. It sounds like this update's going to hopefully be what it was really intended to be in the first place, and it's going to clean up a lot of the issues people are having. All right, now I realize a little bit this kind of sounds like I'm hating on Grow a Garden or the devs and stuff. I'm really not. They crank out amazing update after update. It's kind of crazy to have a game where there's always some kind of theme. There's never just like, you never just log on Grow a Garden, there's nothing. There was the summer update, there was the dinosaur update. Like there's always something going on, so credit where credit's due. They've done an amazing job picking new, interesting ideas for us, adding pets and fruits regularly, and it's really cool, the ability to be able to get things that are like rare and one of a kind, like you can't get them later. So like people are OG, people have candy blossoms, like that's sick to them that they are people that have candy blossom and no one else can just go buy it with Robux. It's gone. I think the idea of like almost like seasons, how Fortnite used to have like skins and stuff like that. So if you played in season 3, you might have this rare skin no one else had. Like that makes people feel special in a way, and it makes you feel obligated to play because it's like, wow, I don't want to miss this piece of content because then I won't have it and I might never be able to get it again. So Grow Garden does a really good job of that, and credit to the devs because they've made some amazing updates lately, and this game has only gotten better. If any of you guys are having trouble with the Zen event, getting enough Zen points to max your tree so you can unlock everything, because you're probably going to need more Zen points, right? I did make a video about how to quickly max in your garden. I maxed in literally one day. I maxed my tree, and I have way more Zen than I need. So it's very easy to do. Here's a little video. It's about 4 minutes long, so don't click yet. We'll finish this. But afterwards, if you guys need help getting a little more Zen points in your Grow Garden, I can help you out with that. All right, now back to the update. I have two really cool things left to tell you guys, so don't leave. Wait till the end because I'm telling you the last one is probably the craziest one. Okay, so they're going to be adding a new weather event, and the new weather event is going to be called a cyclone event that gives you the chance to get a new mutation called the universal mutation. Apparently, it's a 175 times mutation, which is by far the best in the game. The best right now you can get is shocked, the one you get from the super rare pet, the transcendent one you can get, and then celestial, I believe, are the top three right now. I'm gonna have to fact check myself on that, but 175 is definitely the best. If you can imagine something with a base price of like 200k, then you get that, like, forget it. We're gonna be having $1 trillion fruits out the wazoo. So the new weather event sounds like it's gonna be a doozy, sounds like it's gonna be insane and gonna be a good way for everybody to get their shekels up. So I'm looking forward to that. Now the last thing, hear me out, the last thing you're gonna get is probably the best, especially if you are good and you're tired of people stealing. Right, the rumor is this update will be adding the long-awaited, drum roll, I don't want to smack my mic, it would have just sounded like terrible for the audio, but anyway, it's gonna add safe slots. That's what they say. I'm not 100%, don't be mad at me if I'm wrong. That's what they say though. That's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm reading. Everything I see from the leaks says they're gonna be adding safe slots. What's a safe slot? A safe slot is gonna allow you to somehow protect your fruit from being stolen, and you can have things in a safe spot where they won't be able to be stolen by other players with Robux. Hopefully they don't add a super premium steal that you can steal from that, but I think they're going to make it so you can't get your most wonderful things stolen. I don't know if that's going to be with a tool that you apply to your fruit, kind of like how you favorite things now. I don't know if it's going to be like that. I don't know if it's going to be something different, like a certain plot that you can plant that can't be robbed from. I'm not sure about the details, but it sounds like we're going to have some kind of way to protect our fruits from the little goblins who run around and steal your super mutated moon melons or bone blossoms or whatever and ruin your life. So that is good news, and I'm super happy about it. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. That's all I've found so far on the update. Let me know if you guys have heard any leaks down below. And if you guys could thumb up the video and share with a friend, let me know, and I'll try to give you guys something in Grow Garden.